Hello, everyone. This is the Nameless One. Today we are going to be continuing the Heart of Darkness campaign. I have here with me today Ice, Cold, Cameo, Moon, Wind, Nez. I think that's everybody.
You listed 5 names and there's 6 of us. You missed someone.
I missed. Who did I miss?
Oh, did you say me?
Yeah.
Moon?
Okay. Ice, Cold, Moon, Nez, Cameo, and Wind.
Uh,
Well, that's all of them now.
that you missed me that time.
No, I
you
said
said
your
yeah.
name.
No, you said Ice Cold, Moon, Wind, and Cameo, but you didn't say Nez.
I did.
You said it the first time. Never mind. Let's keep going.
Anyways,
We're off to a great
before
start.
we get started, everybody want to remind everybody, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. Other than that, let's go ahead and just jump straight into the recap.
I believe we had finally gotten some of the information on one of them, who is oh god damn it, why are my notes not loading?
We found out information about glitter dust.
Glitter dust, yeah. Does hella drugs. Keeps up the appearance despite all the drugs. Insanely straight teeth and all of that. But is known to party hard. The amount of the freaking I think you had like succubi, incubi. There was other types of demons and devils in there. There was a lot of shit going on in there. In that party.
Literal den of sin.
Yeah. Aside from that, there was the others were doing their own thing. What the heck were the rest of y'all doing? Because I was with Moon and oh wait a minute. Freaking jeez, why is my brain not working? It's just like this. It's just like this computer. It's just not working right now. My God. We almost lost 2 party members. One of them was getting into fights, and then the other one had to resist drinking. Jeez, which demons did you get stuck with?
Which one of us?
The one that was fighting, because you were you didn't get to resist. You actually got with them to fight.
Yeah, I believe they were. I think Nameless described them as Coronite demons.
Yeah. You couldn't resist it. You would think the one with the alcohol problem wouldn't be able to resist alcohol, but they did. You, on the other hand, couldn't resist the fight.
Yeah. Arya has been characterized as like constantly drunk. So that was a little yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
the alcoholic can sometimes do moderation.
They don't have a problem. They can stop at any time.
Wait,
You
who's
can't
the
tempt me
alcoholic?
with alcohol. I already have alcohol at home.
The alcohol at home is
Exactly.
the never-ending bottle.
You know, I need to start like putting pictures on some of these so that are easier to find so that I don't lose the song I'm looking for every single time we start a session.
Probably.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
You could also maybe put them in like a folder.
That too.
Technically they are, but like there's just so many of them.
You could make a subfolder for like the more commonly used ones.
Not with this program.
Okay, never mind that.
Anyways, we're gonna say that you guys made it back to the inn, because I don't remember if you did or not last session.
We
Yeah, I think
did. Like, we just came in, though. Like, that was where the session ended.
I guess that means you walk in on Melrose and Phoenix doing paperwork. Yeah, that's what we did
Yeah.
last session.
Yeah. Yeah, Phoenix is helping Mel with forms.
Kendall kind of wobbles a little over to the chair before he starts treating the injuries he had received.
Kendall? I'm gonna look at Kendall. And all of Kendall's wounds.
Oh.
Did-
Are you okay?
Yeah, did you pick a fight?
Wind, are you forgetting that you were with them?
No, I was in the back, remember?
Yeah.
I was.
They
yeah, I
weren't with us when we were picking the other one up.
Yeah, I was over there tending to the guest and or doing something in the back.
Yes, but this
I
is when you guys got back to the tavern, which means you would have been with them by then.
You would have
No, I thought
walked
this
in.
was at the party then, where he picked a fight.
Yes, he picked a fight at the party, but you guys are back at the inn. So you would have seen him by now.
You would have presumably walked back from the hall.
Ah, yeah. I see what you're saying. Okay. Continue.
Yeah. Y'all need help with that?
Maybe a little bit. He's just kind of got this stupid smile on his face.
What
So I
happened?
What happened? I got to do what I love to do.
I never asked you. Did you win?
Held my own. All that mattered.
I pull out a flask and offer it to Kendall.
Kendall looks at it, kind of grabs it, does a cheers motion, takes a quick swig, and hands it back.
Well, as long as our party, as long as you aren't constantly going to pick fights with the people we're trying to find, we should be fine, right?
Yeah, probably. Although Otto's probably gonna put me on a shorter leash.
I wouldn't blame him. Speaking of, what do you guys what did you find out again?
Glitter Dust is quite the hedonist.
Yeah, I don't know what that word means.
Drinks, does drugs, party hard, lots of bullshit.
Anything you
Sounds
can find pleasurable, but in extremes and excess.
Alright, sounds like my kind of guy, but
Coral throws a blanket at you. And then just buries herself in blankets. Like,
what
I'm not dealing with this.
what I meant to say, looking at Quarrel, what I meant to say was this person sounds really bad. So,
Huh.
anyway, do we have a plan to gather more information on them?
Needs to
Kendall
still gather
kind of just-
information on the others.
That's true. Kendall?
Well, kind of what I was thinking over, and I think Otto over here was thinking over. He's low-hanging fruit. Way he was so badly out of it, something must be keeping him from dying, for one, and holy shit. We could easily poison him, but kind of looks over at Otto. What exactly were in those mushrooms?
That would be a question for Coral.
Coral?
Pearl just has a face like, I eat everything. Are you seriously asking me that question? Like, she just has that
Coral know what's in there?
face.
Okay, fair point. So, yeah, as I was saying, Otto kind of sees him as low-hanging fruit, and if I go after a low-hanging fruit, it'd probably get harder to find the others.
Then who's our next target?
That would depend. Otto right now seems to be our idea man. Only thing I gotta add is when we got here, two of the guys were going into the castle, so that at least means to go out into the wilderness.
I look over at Otto. Alright then, Otto, since you're the idea owl. What's next? And with whatever plan you come up with, can you please have it where I pretend to be a bartender this time?
Why? Wait, why?
I don't know if you're legally allowed to be a bartender if you're a raging alcoholic, because you need to be able to like check IDs.
No, that's
Well,
just makes
be
you a boring
responsible.
bartender.
Yeah, and I'm not raging. I'm just an alcoholic. But they did have some really great smelling wine at that party, so I was wondering if I could probably snack some.
Do you know how to mix a mojito?
I know how to make my own wine, if that's what you're asking.
And you wanted to be a bartender.
Yeah, I think I can pull it off.
Think there's a difference between drinking the whiskey and pouring the whiskey.
Ah, but you see, someone has to taste test.
That would make you an assistant.
I believe the word for that is sommelier, and not bartender.
Regardless, what's the next move, Otto?
Which two are the ones that go into the woods?
Oh, let's see. I think Gilbrand was one. Kind of tapping his. Who was the other one?
I do well in the woods.
I think Iron Hooves was the other one that we saw coming in.
Alright.
I'm great
It's-
with sneaking.
You said Steelbrand and Ironhoofs?
Yeah.
Quick, what's the surface level information that we have on them?
We have their names.
We literally had all the stuff on here that just we never got.
Never got organized.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Most of what we got are guesses based on what information we got.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong chat for information.
Well, presumably.
So for Iron Hooves and Steel Brand, we have things about they're the best in armor. They're also known for things like being fast for things like chopping down trees.
Wait. So, do you have anything about them being fast?
Particularly fast. I mean, Bare Bones and Iron Hooves can eat like 50 hay burgers in a minute.
That's being fast. You're missing a letter there.
Oh wait. Let me look through it. Let me look through it. I'm new to reading. Shut up. Fastest. The one who's could complete an obstacle course the fastest is Leafmane.
Okay. So,
Barebone has the longest long jump, actually.
so essentially, we know that both the ones that leave into the woods are likely melee combatants, are extremely strong, but usually, once you start stacking on enough muscle, it also starts to make you slow. You didn't seem to manage to recall anything about magical capability, so we can probably safely assume they likely lack anything or rely on some type of magic item, which means we might be able to bring them down by using simple anti-martial strategies. Who here is familiar with fighting a monster you can't touch?
Raises my hand slowly. On a technicality.
Yeah, Kindle kind of is just like lightly touching his sword. I'm usually the one doing the melee, so
I raise my hoofs as well. I know I can punch monsters that can't be hurt physically sometimes.
Okay. So for them, here's a plan. Because when it comes to any type of team or organization, you have people in it because they're of value to you, right? So these two, they're likely just useful because they're very, very strong. And maybe a little bit easy to manipulate. We haven't gotten that far in getting information on them yet. Or maybe they're just charismatic to help rally people underneath them. Either way, combat capabilities, strength, which means you can assume they're good at melee. We do not want them to touch you, especially the squishier individuals in this group.
Looks over at Phoenix.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
maybe
at
you have to
Phoenix
sit
too.
this one down.
Ideally, we'll be able to set up a situation in which we can eliminate them quickly, at the same time, using more distant tactics or using the more physically gifted amongst us to try to keep them still. Usually most martials lack any type of anti-magic capability.
However, we are going to want to try to see if they have anything like a anti-magic amulet that will nullify magic around them, or any other means to counter a magical effect. Because if we start fighting them with the assumption that all they have is strength, and it turns out that they can counter any type of magic we use, even if it's only temporarily, that's a very big wrench into our plan.
Very big wrench.
I should see if I have any bows and arrows in here. I
Well,
have
if
my
it-
gun.
If it did come down to a fight, I could probably hold one still, at least for a bit.
And I can punch it. Yeah.
Good job. Your job is to get punched, that way other people don't get punched.
Well, I mean, I can punch things that can't be effective physically.
No. That might be useful later. For these two individuals, it isn't too relevant. But I'll add that to your list of capabilities. First bullet point, can punch non-punchable things.
Why do I feel like I'm getting graded?
Yeah, the only thing I have that's actually real long distance is the gun, but I have like medium range stuff like my spear, the 2 swords, the scythe.
I mean, honestly, if I could just throw him in a force cage and everyone just pokes him with a spear for about 10 minutes, that just do the trick as long as they can't get out.
And that's
I
why
just
you'd be
realized
worried
this
about
one's
that
magic.
anti-magic thing.
Yeah, we can do a lot of
Exactly.
things if we can hit them with magic.
Speaking about magic, this one's magical. I forgot to get it checked. Just puts the sword gently on the floor.
That reminds me. I'm gonna sit down or actually, I'm gonna start searching for some things. Maybe I can make some potions to actually help the. I look at Phoenix. Less, like, weaker people in the party.
You can make potions. That's the second bullet point.
Yeah,
You're already more useful than the person you replaced. 2 whole bullet points. By the gods.
right. I don't know whoever that was. Regardless, it doesn't matter who they were. Nameless. Can I make some rolls?
You know what rolls to make for potions, yes?
I guess
Uh,
I am also now being tasked with identifying the sword.
Actually, I also wanted your help as well to see if you can cover some of my rolls.
Oh yeah,
Can
I can assist with the Arcana roll, I think,
Okay. I'll do survival.
and maybe nature. I don't know.
Does that get anything, Nameless?
It's not gonna go well.
You
Can't
know,
really help you with survival.
Okay, fine. Well, hold on. Do I have any ingredients? I do have some potion ingredients. Can I use those then?
what ingredients do you have?
I don't know. I just wrote potion ingredients.
Is
that not how it works?
Ever be that? No, because different ingredients cause different potions.
And
Oh.
you're supposed to
Okay,
make
then
the
never
roll
mind.
per potion crafting.
Okay, never mind then. I guess I will. Oh, I still have one. I'll go ahead and hand the last potion of defense that I have over to Ice, and then I'll give the last potion of healing over to Nez.
Don't those have an expiration date?
I don't. Has
I
it
think
been
these are
one
ones
day?
we bought.
No,
Or
these
these
ones are the
first
ones that I
days?
made. Don't they expire after like a day or two?
A day. You
Okay,
have-
has it been a day since we arrived here?
it has
Oh
been
wait,
several
it's
days.
been days. Never mind.
Yeah,
I don't have you
multiple.
guys anything. I just look at you and say, it's. I'm sure I can give this to you. And I just hand him the one potion of supreme healing that I have.
Out of character, I don't think she has enough health to benefit from that.
Yeah, wait.
Like, realistically.
How much health do you not have? Oh my gosh!
They only
Alright,
have
I just don't do anything then.
50-ish health.
Yeah, I just don't do anything then.
Just keep the enemies off of her. That's the strat.
Yeah, I just don't do anything. You know?
Wait, you also only have like 150 health?
Yeah.
Well, that's also how much I have around there, so
Yeah, but
you
you have
should be good.
better defense.
I have far better defense, but
Oh. See,
should
hit
be
points are like, if you have more AC, every hit point is more hit point.
fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna do anything and just watch.
I can help you find some potion ingredients tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright, identifying Cameo's sword thing, I guess?
It is the sword from the maze. That is a callback.
Okay. I'm assuming it's identify.
Yeah, that and identify should probably cover it.
I've already said that it's magical on multiple
Well, yeah.
occasions.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
detect magic now can potentially give a little bit more information. It's like
It also
reading the manual on an object versus reading the manual while also having the object in front of you. That's how I view it.
I don't know. It looks like identify would still like step on the toes of detect magic.
Identify is a spell that specifically tells you about an item and how it works. So maybe it's not necessarily as vague as detect magic, where it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, you see magic, and force the DM to like classify it under these specific schools of magic. It's like, oh, this is just what the item does.
Yeah, a little more specialized. You
So
can see the instruction manual. At least rules is written. Might have to toss it.
toss what?
Toss identify as a spell. Because it does kind of take away some of the intrigue of magical weapons and stuff.
I mean, this is not going to affect the next campaign, so I'm not as worried
Yeah.
about it. But the sword is known as the Sword of Vanishing, and what it does is when you try to hit things with it, it disappears.
Wait, what is the it?
The sword.
Well,
I could
you
really
can
fuck with
probably
someone.
use that sword for magic tricks and or scaring people without putting them in danger.
You
That's
do have
about
to
it.
hit something.
You can do a full power swing on somebody and it'll pass right through.
I
But,
can
like,
Except
see
it won't even be there anymore.
Is
It'll-
it vanish as in you can't see it, or vanish like it's gone?
The blade disappears. Like, gone.
That doesn't answer the question.
Well,
The blade
answers the
ceases to
question.
be.
So this one just gets stuck in the wall. I'm not gonna. Give me a second. I'm going to my room.
There's like more further questions also. Like there's the fact of, does it turn invisible or does it just like go away? And then another question is, does it come back?
It becomes basically intangible, and then it comes back after you've finished attempting to attack.
Nifty.
Can you parry with it?
No,
Cool.
it is a cursed object.
I can see that being used in like a play where you like swing it down on someone and then they like mime like blocking it and then it just disappears and then the audience like oohs and ahs.
You could also give it to your friend that you don't trust,
Yeah, that was
And
my
then-
first thought.
or that you want to get rid of, and then send them into battle.
If you think you need this blade for a good play, you should see what Simple Illusions can do in a play.
Yeah.
I mean, like, sure, you could do all that, but at the same time, the Vanishing Sword, you can hand that to any actor and it'll work.
Yeah. Having a full-time wizard on.
You don't need a full time, you just need a part time.
Yeah.
It's just part of this, like.
I mean, technically, you don't have to hire the wizard for rehearsals.
You're all so uncultured in it shows.
Damn straight.
Do we have anyone here who's particularly apt at stealth?
I
can
raise
be
my
pretty
hooves.
sneaky. I'm medium
I
sneaky.
make the entire group better at stealth.
Or do you have anyone here who's both stealthy and good at thinking on their feet? As in coming up with lies or excuses?
I put my hand down. I'm good with the stealthy part.
I appreciate your honesty.
I'm good with the lying part.
I could try? I'm not sure if I'm any good at it, though.
Quarrel,
Well-
Nez. If you two think you're able, I feel like you would be the ideal ones to scout out what our two nature aficionados might actually be doing out there, along with if it can potentially give us any ideas as to what their actual capabilities are. For all we know, they could be hunting, they could be training, or we know they're lovers and doing some lovers retreat. Doesn't look like that. We just literally been to a den of sin.
But
Okay, you're right.
Carl goes into her room for a bit.
You think just because someone's a horrible person, they can't find true love? No. And it's knowing when they do because, damn it, I can't harness that power.
God. I hate it when the powers of love are harnessed for evil.
I love when they're harnessed for evil. I hate when they're harnessed for stupid.
At least stupid is easily defeatable.
You never fought
Oh.
stupid.
why do I feel that's directed at me?
Coral pokes her head out with the most concerned look.
Can I point out that the character who said that is probably the dumbest one in the party?
Coral slowly puts her head back in and closes her door for a bit.
Don't worry, your opinions about stupid will change once you hit your first century or millennia. I don't know
Oh,
how
like-
you age.
I feel like Coral was about to drop some major knowledge on all of us.
Coral knows restraint. Coral knows restraint. She is currently in her room.
Melrose, you can talk to plants and animals, right?
Yeah, I can do that. I did do that.
Wait,
Uh.
what? What?
When all of y'all were, like, doing that, like, poll thing.
Coral
talked to
opens
rats.
the door. Rat Mafia! Closes the door.
Oh, I wasn't mentally present for that.
Yeah. I had to
Yeah.
bribe them with like cheese. They showed me
Yeah.
a secret way into the castle.
He has a
I at least
very
I think they're in a mob, but it wasn't explicitly stated.
he has a very close relationship to rats.
When did I say that?
No, didn't you
Alright.
join their mafia or something?
A
No?
plant mafia? I love it.
Coral takes out a bunch of things from her room, puts it out,
There's
closes
nothing
the
more
door again.
There's nothing more terrifying than an evil ficus.
Oh no, I
Opens the
meant
door. What the hell is that?
I meant the rats.
Oh.
What
That's a
constitutes
ficus.
an evil ficus?
Don't you dare mess with a rat mafia.
I am confused.
Reason I brought that up is it's possible you could set up a spy network. You know, the animals and everything. And then probably be able to have the plants on lookout. Tell us where they go.
Just don't touch the rats.
Honestly,
What is it? Their territory?
I probably could, but at the same time, animals are pretty stupid sometimes.
You see, that's why everyone underestimates the rats. Imagine how many rats you see. Nothing about all the ones you haven't seen.
Yeah? But if you're relying on the rats to give you information, how sure can you be that they're actually telling you something real and not something they just thought they saw?
My issue isn't the validity of information. My issue is that they might be working with the enemy.
Can they actually do that? Like,
I don't know. Apparently they have a mafia.
That's a point.
Allegedly.
But you think one of them might be a druid or something?
Uh,
The secret 8th member.
I'm not sure how I would check for that.
can't you ask the rats if there's someone else that can talk to them?
It didn't come up, no.
Oh.
We are just doing Nameless's job for him right now.
Yeah. There you go. The 8th member of Cozy's friend group that we haven't heard of is actually just a druid undercover.
Yeah, the leader of the rat mafia.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely a suggestion.
So, did you want me to sneak off into the woods with Coral to, like, look for leads? Or did y'all want me to
definitely do that.
ask the rats, like, a bunch of questions? Because I'm not sure what you want me to do right now.
Well, aren't there more than rats out there?
I mean,
Pretty
yeah.
sure there's birds. I think some might look vaguely like me.
And you might have a better chance of that if you're in the forest.
Yeah, it's
Maybe you
pretty-
can get one of them to spy on them?
Do you have any idea how many rats there would be in a forest?
I meant other animals.
Even more so.
That's why you don't touch the rat
These
mafia.
people have not been sleeping in forest, and it shows.
Oh.
As Coral says this, she dumps out some skeletons and puts the other stuff back in her room.
Kendall, just being kind of curious, comes over and starts looking at the bones.
What type of
They're-
bones?
They look like they've been chewed on. It's hard to identify them.
Like, are they pony-sized bones?
They are a wide variety of sizes.
Okay.
Coral's secret stash.
It's not really secret. Coral has eaten corpses straight up in front of ponies before.
God.
She has no qualms against various foods.
She has no quarrel.
Wait,
No, she is the coral. She's
hold up. So, Quirrell will eat deodorant, but not bones?
who's to say Coral didn't put them out to finish eating them? You don't know what's Coral doing?
Properly.
There's already bite marks on them. She probably already ate what was around them.
You don't know if she's gonna finish them.
Yeah, but you see, it's the marrow
Remember,
inside that's
coral-
the good stuff.
Remember, Coral stores a lot of things, both in her room and in the rock pouch. And you never know when she's gonna pull out something. It took so many sessions for her to run out of the very questionable jars. Like, I don't... The jars from, I think, Fluttershy's Dread Realm? Because y'all kept feeding her, she would just store them. There are things that Coral has that is just stored on the side.
10 years
That is
later,
highly questionable.
10 years later, Coral will open up an antique store and tell stories of what happened in the past.
Okay,
Coral
so you're
has
sending
50
Quirrell and
masks.
Melrose off on a mission. They're gonna get the mafia, like Rat Mafia, to start selling random weird shit that Quirrell just somehow has on the street.
If you
Somehow, Coral has so many ways of getting these legitimately.
if you draw the ire of the Rat Mafia, okay? I do not know if I can save you. Because never in my millennia have I seen rats unionize enough to call themselves a mafia.
Hey, let's avoid the rat mafia then.
I mean, rats are kinda... They've got the attitude for it, I'll say that.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing that rats would make a mafia, but you need to think about the series of like thought processes that went into a rat creating the mafia.
I mean... That would have... Are you thinking about this, like... they didn't sign paperwork. I don't think that's, like, a thing that they would do or care about. But, like... I don't even know if they actually are mafia. That's just what it felt like.
I like how we found the one thing Otto was afraid of.
Organized crime from rodents.
Yep.
Never trust a rat.
As someone who has dealt with rats, yes.
Okay, so Mel is going to be going into the forest with Coral then?
Yes.
Okay, so what about the rest of us? What do you need us to do? Just relax here?
That's a good question. Does anyone know if work sponsorship will speed up the visa process?
I think the silence answers that question.
Nameless, can I roll something to see if I would know or remember from my legal expertise if a work sponsorship would speed up the work visa process?
You can roll. Let's go with insight. So it's kind of a 50-50 on whether or not a particular civilization or area will actually do something like that. You would need a sponsorship to begin with, though. And most places want sponsorships from the area and not from other foreigners.
Is that bartender that I gave a platinum coin to still out there?
He was tending the bar when you guys came in, yes.
Can I ask him some questions?
Sure.
My first one would be if he knows how, like, the work visas work in these lands.
He tells you he has no clue because he lives here.
Well, I'm going to put a platinum coin on the counter. Would you mind being some assistance? And then put another platinum coin on the counter if I needed a sponsor. And then I'm going to put a third one on the counter.
3 platinum.
He stares at the enormous amount of money you just dropped in his lap, and he tells you he doesn't know what that means, but you do make a convincing argument on why he should.
Oh, it's simple. If I need you to sign some paperwork, I just need to borrow your signature for a little bit.
He does seem to agree to it.
Alright. And then head back to the group. Like, who remembers where the immigration office is?
I do.
I think it's the same place most of the other paperwork's been done at.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you're pretty competent. You mind looking into the visa process and seeing if there's some way we can get it expedited? Here, take, and then Otto's just going to, like, take out a small bag of money like this. It should loosen any wheels that you need turning.
How about no?
I didn't expect that answer, but okay. Very well.
You can hear the sound of Moon going, wait, what?
Then what is your plan?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I have a nice, honest job as somebody who shouldn't be working at the library, and I don't think I should soil my image with bribery. Somebody else could do that, though.
Not it.
Damn it. Hey, who wants to make a free bottle of wine as
God
a
damn it.
consolation reward?
God damn it. I'm not that easily bribed, okay?
2
But
bottles
what kind-
of wine?
You know what? I can go for a walk.
I'm not that easily. I'm bad.
You know, this reminds me of the Scooby Snacks situation. You know.
Bribing one cookie doesn't work. Try 2.
If someone is hesitant instead of saying no, the problem isn't what you offered, it's how much.
That's true.
Alright.
So,
I think
where am I
I'm-
taking?
Oh, you're going to look into the immigration process and ask about any ways to speed up that process.
Okay.
here's some money for the road. It's only 500 gold, but it should be more than enough.
Okay. Oh,
Uh,
I'll go ahead and start going. And
let's
I'm
see.
gonna head out.
Scouting team, immigration, librarian.
Just say librarian.
Yeah, it's a great place to get knowledge and information. I'm not gonna ruin that. Obviously, you've never met the most powerful force in the universe. A well-stocked public library. Kindle.
Yep.
Do you have any ideas of what you can do? I mostly just know you for being strong and slightly brighter than a candle.
It'll just like kind of staring at you for a minute. Fighting is what I do best. I'm okay in the wilderness. But other than really running around, jumping, smashing things, yeah, that's about the limit of my wheelhouse.
So, suggestion. Ask around, see if you can find some underground, seedy criminal, but hopefully not rat mafia criminal fighting pits. And then see what information you can get from there.
Yeah, question is who to ask about that. I didn't do a good job on that the first time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the bartender, who I'm afraid is going to retire at this point from me just throwing money at them.
Okay.
Hey! I have a rather muscular bodyguard in my employ who I would like to make some gentleman wagers on regarding about whether or not they are more powerful than someone else. Do you know where I could do this?
He tells you that's not his kind of thing. He has no clue.
Damn it. I'm gonna open the door back to the room and just go, Melrose, call up the rats. I need you to ask around.
I guess. Aren't I supposed to be doing something else?
You can do two things. I would hope. You know?
God damn it.
I'll ask around when I'm in the woods, I guess.
Do me a favor and take 3 steps forward while breathing. Ah, fuck.
I missed the last word of that. It's like 3 steps forward while what?
While breathing. I guess breathing and listening are your two things.
Okay, I take 3 steps forward, I guess.
See, you can do 2 things. Wait, what? Was Melrose breathing during that?
I think he was held his breath in confusion.
He hurt himself.
Did he manage?
He hurts himself in confusion.
So, I don't know. Kendall, you want to just hang out with me at the bar and chat with random patrons?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Well, let you do the talking.
Alright. I'll let you do the drinking.
Drinking on the job. Fun.
Why does he get the good one?
Because I think I can't tell if you get dumber or smarter as you get intoxicated, but Kindle stays about the same.
Kindle just
Okay.
shrugs.
Alright. Any objections to the plan?
I'm
You-
fine with this.
Coral steps out of her room. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, Coral, you're going to be going to Melrose to talk to the rat mafia and maybe ask some birds.
Alright, cool.
No questions. She just accepts that there is a rat mafia.
Coral's been through too much shit to not accept that.
Fair enough. This
Would that be the least probable thing? Think about it.
No, not really.
If anything, I'd be surprised if there wasn't a rat mafia.
You seemed pretty surprised earlier.
I was surprised
He's
that there was.
gone to acceptance.
Well, I'll see y'all later. I'll make sure Kindle takes a drink in the honor of each of you and your hopeful victory.
Why is it that you make it sound like we're gonna die?
I
No.
never know what's going to happen whenever you leave my sight.
True.
I nod.
Well, I'd best get to my new job.
I assure you, whatever happens, I'll probably survive, and hopefully Coral will survive with me. I am
One
don't
of the
expect this
longest
to be
living members
dangerous.
here.
You're one of the longest. You are the longest living member so far. Currently in the party.
I've survived plenty long before I met you guys.
When you say that, there's a specific look on Coral's face, like she's having an existential crisis.
I'm just imagining that like look that you see on cartoon characters where they look down and their eyes get really big and they get 1,000-eye stare.
I
Not that
feel like
far off.
Miller's is just oblivious to it completely. Alright, let's get going.
Coral shakes her head. Yeah, coming. She
I
picks
guess
up all the bones.
Melrose waits for Coral to finish that and then leads the way to the woods, I guess.
Into the woods.
As we're
Wait.
walking, Coral is eating the bones, or at least chewing on them.
Wait, hold up a second. I turn around, go back. Wait, you said you wanted me to search certain spots in the woods? I don't think you told me where those were.
I want you to figure out what and where the two marshals go, and secondarily, if there's any fight clubs in town.
And you wanted me to ask that second question to the rats.
I mean, who else would know?
I don't know. The ponies?
No, they won't mention it, trust me.
Have you never heard of how Fight Club works? You think the people in Fight Club are going to talk about Fight Club? No, the only way to figure out about Fight Club is you ask a rat.
Well, how am I supposed to know about that? I've never heard about Fight Club.
Damn. I'm gonna get rejected from my Fight Club now.
Don't worry, our lips are shut. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Off we go, I guess.
As we're walking, Coral offers you like one of the bones. You want some?
Okay. Quirrell accepts the bone, not wanting to refuse or knowing about what to do with it.
Did you just say coral?
No, Melrose.
I heard that
accepts from
too.
Quirrell.
Yeah. Just a slight mishap with the AI.
My bad.
Might have to restart Niz.
God damn.
Again? I have to restart nothing on.
I like how you say that, and it sounded like I heard a Windows broke something noise.
That was my computer saying it's gonna die. So maybe Nez does need a restart with the computer. Give me a second to find my charger. It shouldn't be too far.
I never claimed to be good at names. I showed up and I claimed to be good at D&D.
Fair point.
We're going to give Cameo a sec to figure out her computer situation. And
I
then
mean, you could always start on a different group to give her time.
see. I'm also checking some things. Okay, so go over it one more time. Which group was doing what?
So I'm trying to see. Fuck. Hold on. I'm sure I can get this. I'm trying to see if we can get our visas if there's any way to see if we can get our visas sooner.
Okay.
Phoenix
And-
is going to her newspaper job to do journalist things. And I think Moon and Cold are talking to bar patrons. And then
Yep.
Nez and Coral are scouting out the people that leave town.
Yeah.
And talking to the Rat Mafia.
Of course.
Okay, so
Don't
we're
forget about the Rat Mafia, because they won't forget about you.
gonna start with Wind then.
Okay.
So you are back at the beer. Wow, my brain just dumped everything I was about to say. Don't mind me.
Nameless.
So you get back to the offices that you were getting all of your paperwork done in, and the receptionist is currently ignoring you actively. What do?
First things first. I want to dang, I don't want to say it like that. Saying I want to observe her just sounds so weird.
Don't mind me. I'm just stalking you.
Can I roll perception to see if there's, how do I say this? If there's any kind of can I roll perception to see if she's poor?
Roll insight to see that. One.
Okay.
And two, I feel like there was a better way to say that.
There was, but I couldn't think of it.
No, you said it in the funniest way possible. Just embrace it.
God damn it. Does that work?
So she doesn't look poor, but she doesn't look rich.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to her and ask, "Hi, I wanted some information on work visas."
She looks at you, and then there's a moment before there's like a flash of recognition, and she says, "We've told you everything you needed to know."
I just need to know if there's any way to make the process any faster.
She looks at you, and she says that the process takes as long as it's meant to.
I put the bag of money onto the counter, and I ask, "Are you sure? I mean, if there's any way I can help with a generous donation or a generous tip, just for information on or potential, just for information on making this go faster, I wouldn't be entirely opposed to doing that." Can I roll persuasion?
You can, yes.
Okay. Never mind. I'm not persuading shit.
I literally predicted with that. How do you do, fellow criminals?
So she takes the what's it called? She takes the bag and looks at you and says, "Thank you for your generous donation. There is no way to make this process faster."
I didn't say I was donating yet. I said I wouldn't mind donating if there's any information that you can provide on ways to make this faster. If you can't provide it, then there's no reason for me to donate.
She looks at you and looks at the bag that she is now holding and says, "It looks like you donated to me."
What moves do I know?
Kill them. Kill them now.
If I do this, I'm gonna be living up to what Otto said about things going wrong when I'm not around. When I'm not around, or when I'm on my own.
Exactly. He's gonna accuse you of it anyway, so you might as well.
You're not helping. Okay, I'm gonna lean over the counter and say, "Look, I'm obviously new here, and I'm not too sure how everything works here. I'm just trying to make sure me and my my family and my friends can actually not live on the streets and everything. Please help me out a little. This was all of our savings."
She looks at you, looks at the bag, and says, "Maybe you should have thought of that before you handed it over before making your demands."
Is there any way to flip her off?
You have no fingers.
You're Pegasus.
Damn it. Okay.
There's still a way to do it without fingers. Just saying.
Fine. In that case, I will just wait in here for a little longer. Do you have any forms that I can fill out for a complaint?
She shakes her head and tells you that they don't have complaint forms.
Fine. I'm gonna go take a seat. I'm sure there's at least chairs and benches. There's always chairs and benches in these kind of places, right?
They're extremely uncomfortable, but yes, they are there.
I will sit there and wait for her to not look at me.
I mean, currently she is counting the money that you so generously donated.
Which way is she pointing? Toward the counter, or with her back to the counter, or in a cubicle?
She's facing the counter because behind her is a wall with a door.
Really, that's it?
Yes. Have you
Fucking damn it.
have you not been to a place with this kind of reception?
No, I really haven't.
Most even
I've
most
never
doctors.
been to a place with just an honest to goodness secretary.
I have not been to a place with that's, I guess, just a wall and a door behind some lady at a counter. Like
That's
usually
like
there's some
most
space in
doctors'
between.
offices.
This is
Usually
fascinating
there-
lore.
Usually there's some space in between there, you know, like some cubicles, desks, some receptionist yelling at another receptionist, you know, something.
No, that goes on behind the door in the wall.
Well,
Have you never been to like a barber shop? Like there's just a bunch of like seating for customers, and there's just like one desk.
no, at the barbershops I went to always had like a whole row of seats next, and then behind them were mirrors and stuff, but no doors near there.
I mean, the mirrors are because it's a vanity thing that they're selling you. But like other than that, that sounds like exactly where you are right now.
Alright, well, hold on, let me think. Okay, so she's distracted with is there any other way to the counter? Or behind the counter? Is there any way she would not notice?
No. You
I'm
were
really about to box her. Like
the assault charges.
Like, god damn. No, I'm not gonna fight her as much as I want to. But you know what? I don't have to. You know why? Because I got this little thing called invisibility.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Fight Club.
No, I can. I'll just turn invisible and sneak behind her. Probably
How do
should've done
you?
Empty my soul or something.
this. Yeah, it's firm. I have it. What is it? No. Yep, here it is. Empty body. So I'll use
Emergency.
I'll use 4 action points. Or action.
Key.
4 key points. Sorry, wrong game. 4 key points to actually go invisible for 1 minute.
Emergency.
Yeah, emergency. I was in a rush when I wrote this. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna use 4 of them. Go invisible and just sneak behind the counter and open the door.
The counter wraps around. There's like you
There
have
has to be some
climb
kind
the
of
counter.
door. There has to be some kind of door or a doorway to the counter, right? There's no way it is just a counter.
I mean,
Even if there was a door, the way some of those, especially the wraparounds, are, there would be a latch on the other side. It would be locked. So you would still have to go over it to either, to some capacity, to either unlock it or whatever.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, she's counting the money on the counter, right?
Yes, the money is actively in front of her, and it is what she is looking at.
Since she can't see me, I'm going to actually, if she has it laid out on some of it laid out on a counter, I'm going to brush some of it off. Does she actually see that as suspicious? Fuck, she can't see anything. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yes,
I'll
she
go ahead
can't see the money mysteriously start moving on its own.
and falling off the counter.
I mean, hey, if she doesn't want the money, it's fine.
That was sarcasm.
I know. I'm trying to think of my options here, but you're not giving me much.
Only
Like
were
you're not doing anything that would give you options.
I mean, I'm trying to sneak behind her, but that's not gonna work apparently because the way that the counter is set up. Can
You're
I
a
just
monk.
jump over the counter then?
You're a monk. You can run on walls. And you're
Yeah, I
in,
can
like, a
run
little, like,
vertically
like,
on walls.
And a little
running
like,
on walls is quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, you can move like up to your movement on a wall. It doesn't that specify noise.
Like,
And at the same
goddamn.
time, if you move at half speed, you can be quiet, like just
God-
generally.
Like, I should have had Melrose train me so I can summon the Rat Mafia on her.
I also want
What
to
I'm-
point out that with the running on walls things, that's normally dependent on. There's people can actually do that in real life because of the speed with which they move and it's like
Wall is usually angled and slightly rough.
Yeah, but I
feel
can
like
run
Evil
vertically.
Moments normally run 60 feet up a wall.
Yeah, and I'm able to run vertically on any wall.
the thing is, I don't see anybody doing that
It's-
stealthy. Is what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying.
not gonna be. Yeah, it's not gonna be stealthy.
Yeah. I mean,
Which
we're
is why I'm
talking
not doing
about
it.
a level 19 monk.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, I can't do that stealthily though.
Maybe, I don't know.
What I will do though is jump over. Am I able to jump over the counter without alerting her, Nameless? Like, how big is the counter?
You would need
Is
to
it
make
like
an
a Walmart
acrobatics roll.
Okay.
I mean, they just asked how big the counter was before they committed, so.
Yeah, but watch me get sent to jail again.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh gosh, that'd be interesting, right?
I'm not sure
So
we would have time to free you from jail again.
So
It's
the picture that you have is inaccurate. The door is behind a desk that is a U shape that connects to the wall.
Yeah.
And then there is another opening that is meant for people to go to whatever department that they're talking to the left of it.
That's a really really weird design, but
No,
There
that's
are-
exactly
there
what I
are-
was thinking. Like there's like a little like flap that you can lift up and then like walk in and lower it again.
yeah.
Like in theory, you could have crawled under that, but you've decided you're jumping.
I probably couldn't fit underneath that.
I mean, it's probably like waist high, and it's
Like
like a little slab of wood.
If it's latched, are we talking about the same thing? Like, are
I
we
don't
talking
know.
about the like the door? Nameless. Never mind. We're
It's
getting off
separate
topic.
from the door.
We're getting off topic. Nameless, what's going on?
So she did notice that something landed in her space.
Does she know what? Does she know if anything is there?
She has put the money away and is currently looking to see what fell.
I am going. Okay, so she's looking in my direction then.
Yes.
I'm going to use stealth to slowly and quietly step down onto the other side of the counter.
Did you jump over it or did you jump onto it?
Oh, never mind. I jumped over it. So she's looking straight at me, man. Can I just use stealth to sneak past her?
Where are you going?
To the door.
Why?
Because I need to get inside there.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you were trying to get your money back.
Oh no, money's a lost cause. There's no way I'm. Yeah, I'm not getting that back.
So, out of curiosity, why are you wanting into that door?
I want to see if there's if I can actually find any kind of files on or files or some way to actually expedite it on my own. Like if there's a whole stack of files, the way I'm imagining it, if there's a whole stack of files, then maybe I can just put mine at the top, or ours at the top. But I don't know how the technology is in this world.
I will point out that the door is in fact locked at the moment, and she has the key. I would say ID card, but that's technology that this world does not have access to. But she does have a key that allows her to open and close the door.
I mean, technically there is, like, a fingerprint scanner kind of. But, like, for unicorn horns, Celestia used one in, like, Season 2.
Yeah, but that...
I want to point out how that was only Celestia, and that was a highly guarded place that literally no other unicorn has been seen using.
And that kind of magical device would be expensive to use for just, like, the secretary door.
Fair enough. But this is a Dread Realm. I'm not sure. It might not apply to the same rules. I'm just saying it's possible.
There is certain internal logic that each one adheres to. And this one has a certain level of realism. Only a certain level. Because normally you're not going to be able to enter a den of sin in the middle of a city.
Okay, my choice is just to jump back over the counter. This is a failed mission. I'm not gonna risk it with a sleight of hand. And then she notices when I actually open the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll acrobatics.
All right.
Okay. I would have laughed if you had nat one.
I mean, they
I
nat
bet you
two
would've.
the last one.
I mean, it was a 15 DC. So that's literally the only way to have failed.
I think there's some monk skills that I can use to actually have re-rolled that if I did fail.
I
But
think
anyways.
Yeah.
Moon is still down.
Yeah. Do we want to... What do we want to do?
Oh,
Is
you do still have Mel and Coral available.
Yeah. I say we finished with them, and then we end the session until Moon gets back. Or,
Well,
next
until
week.
next... Well, it won't be next week, because remember, I won't be here.
Oh, right.
But, okay. So, you're going back to the inn with your bad news. Mel and Coral, where are you two going first?
Sounds like the woods.
Yeah. Before we go too deep in the woods, I do stop to draw some of the plants and stuff like that, and then we keep going.
Okay.
I'm like, this is for later. And then I stop and realize, wait, why didn't you eat the bone?
Melrose mimes eating the bone and then just like puts it in their bag.
Coral just has like a blank stare.
Memoro starts sweating.
If you wanted to save it for later, you could have just told me.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
this interaction? Anyways,
Did you give me the bone that Phoenix painted green or a different one?
It's a different one. It's a different one.
Okay. Wait,
Coral gave you a bone to eat. She's not gonna give you one with paint.
technically it was prestidigitation magic, but still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. I'm saving it for later. That's definitely what I'm doing.
Nice. I have a
Alright.
ton of them, so if... Oh, I have tons and tons, so I don't mind sharing.
Yeah.
As Coral says that, she takes out the biggest bone that looks like it's halfway eaten and just starts numbing on it as you guys go as we go through the forests.
so ow! I just whacked my knuckle on my mic.
Ow.
What are you guys looking for in particular?
We're trying to see if we could find steel brand or iron hooves.
I don't think either of us know what they look like.
Oh, we saw them in the book. Or at least I saw them in the book. They get like a last minute mention and stuff from Cozy Glow's thing.
Alright.
So, it may not be entirely accurate, but we have like a vague idea of it.
Well, at least we know who we're looking for, at least.
Yep.
Do you have any idea how big this forest even is?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Ooh, wait here. Coral pulls out some papers and draws some of the plants. Okay, this one's yours. Then she draws some more plants, and this is mine.
Alright. What's your plan there?
Oh, if they ask us why we're here, we tell them. Drawing nature. You gotta practice.
Okay. I feel like I don't need an excuse to be in the woods. I had an orchard back home. I don't think I need an excuse for this.
You see, this is the thing about lying, though. Even if you don't think you need an excuse, you should still have one on hand.
If you say so. I take the drawings and I put them in the bag next to the bone, I guess. So,
They continue looking around.
how are we supposed to search the whole forest looking for someone?
Keep track of landmarks. And see if we notice anything that's like pony that stands out.
So we just wander around and hope we see him? While trying not to get lost.
I mean, if we get lost, technically they could just cast a spell so we can find the others. They're still back in town, so they're not that far.
I mean, I guess technically I've got magic like that too. And I can also just bring us back to town immediately, so like, I guess we're not technically gonna get lost. But if we find something and we don't know where we are, that would be kind of important to know where it is.
That's why we look for landmarks.
Alright. Landmarks and looking for people it is, I guess.
So look for some of the biggest, prettiest trees. If any trees fell down, rocks that are big enough, stuff like that.
Yep, Nameless, we're looking for, like, notable stuff in the woods.
Roll survival.
I'm good at that, probably.
I know what to do doesn't mean I know how to do it, so let's see how the fuck this goes.
So
Surprising in the double.
you guys do find something, but it turns out to be the disturbance of a bear moving through the woods.
I give the bear a friendly wave.
It gives you a look, but doesn't do much else as it continues whatever it is that it's doing.
She seemed nice.
That is a very nice bear. Very pretty too.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do we roll again?
You can try, yes?
Got an idea. Nameless, I want to go talk to the bear.
Okay.
Excuse me. Do you know if there's any, like, cave systems around here?
Are you using speak with animals?
Yes, I assumed that was implied.
I want to make sure. You got to remember what I have to deal with with the both parties. Sometimes
Yeah,
that's not implicit.
I am fully capable of casting magic that lets me talk to animals. At the very least, the bear would make confused bear noises, and then I would cast the spell and ask the question again.
Okay. So the bear tells you that the only cave it knows of is the one that it lives in, and it's not a cave system, it's just a cave.
Alright. Well, that's good to know, I guess. Thank you. And I, like, leave to, like, let the bear do its own business.
It trundles off to go fishing. We'll go with go fishing. That's
Yeah,
a bear
that
thing.
Coral shows you the picture of she drew of you talking to the bear.
Oh. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, I'm getting better.
Good job. Well, I was hoping to find some, like, secret cave that like, criminals could, like, hide stuff in, but, like, I don't think there is one of those. If the bear didn't know of any.
Maybe the birds might know something, because maybe it's not like a stone cave, but like a tree cave, if that makes any sense.
I mean, bears kind of like caves, so I assumed the bear would know.
True. Maybe we should still ask the birds. Maybe they
I mean- Sure. Nameless, do I see any birds around right now?
There's a couple of sparrows squabbling over some insect that they caught.
Okay. I wave them down. Hey, can I ask you a few questions?
The tirade of random insults about you interrupting them during their busy squabble is both almost indecipherable, even with the speak with animals spell, but also very in line with sparrows. They've got a lot of attitude for how tiny they are.
Songbirds usually think they're a lot bigger than they really are.
But in that tirade, they basically tell you that they don't feel like answering questions. They are fighting over a bug, and this is the most important thing that has ever happened in history.
Can I roll survival to try and dig up worms?
Sure.
That's not a very good roll either.
They seem very unimpressed because it is not the bug that they caught. And thus, it
What
is
you doing?
naturally inferior.
Coral comes over. What are you doing?
These birds are being a little rude, and I'm trying to, like... They don't want to help.
Essentially losing an argument with a sparrow?
Oh, is it because they want bugs? So if we get them good bugs or something, they would help us, or
I was trying that, but they're more just arguing over the one they already have.
Coral
They-
looks at them and looks at the bug. He then draws the bug. I think we should keep our eyes out. That's actually a pretty cool bug.
Yeah, that is a pretty cool bug.
At this point, they have flown off with said bug. One of them screaming at the top of their lungs at the other with the various expletives that you have never heard before. And things that you didn't think would sound insulting, but somehow they have made it do so.
Yeah, that's about what I expected from birds.
All right.
We should keep moving, I guess.
Yeah. Coral's on the lookout.
I guess I'll roll again too.
Okay. So, again, not really much out here that you can find. You do see a deer that is immediately spooked and runs away.
Is the deer a person or an animal?
Animal.
Okay.
Because, you have to specify these things. It is not a reindeer.
Demo.
Deer as like people, and yet like the show shows like giraffes as like animals. Like you can never know.
Yep. This is
And
animal
the comics
deer.
doesn't help either.
Yes,
Comics
'cause
don't help either.
not at all. So,
A reindeer like more like monkeys or apes in comparison to ponies? What is the situation here?
they're like Eskimos.
They are highly mad.
Did you just say
Uh,
what? What?
They're like Eskimos. They live up in the cold north.
Okay.
Or south, if depending on which direction you go.
I mean, technically, the only free reindeer were like magical beings, so they're more like Santa.
We're not gonna get into that right now.
Yeah,
They were literally in
North.
place of Santa, though.
Yeah.
exactly.
That is also why, if you look at the reindeer stat block, they do have the ability to just randomly produce small items.
Yeah, that is so accurate. One of them did do that.
But anyways,
Guess who else can produce random small atoms? Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie is a reindeer.
She is reindeer, she is crystal pony, she is just a hybrid of all of whatever the fuck chaos. Oh my gosh, is she a Draconicus in disguise?
I mean, like when she got Discord's power, she almost went mad for a second.
but for my 2 expeditioners, what are you doing now?
I guess just continuing. I don't know.
You know, at this point, Coral is just in a mix of drawing stuff, looking for people, and at this point, looking for bugs. Maybe we could use it as a trade or barter. If we get the right bugs. Don't worry, I have jars. A lot of them.
Got it. So Coral's on a field trip, and Melrose is stressing because can't find anyone.
Yeah, and then the birds keep
Yeah.
swearing at me.
So we gotta roll again?
I will allow one more before I'm going to say it's the end of the day and you guys need to head back to town.
Coral is doing too many things right now.
Our
Okay.
previous rolls had the same average, but then this one has just gone down. No wait, it's still the same. It's just I'm stealing your rolls. I don't know.
So, again, not really much of use. There is a snake slithering through the forest, but that's all, just about all you see.
Coral does draw the snake. Do you think we could get this on the news? Shows off all the drawings. All the drawings I
What?
did today.
Like, what would the headline be? Snake in woods? Like, yeah, that they do that.
It doesn't need to be a headline. It could just be a background thing. Sometimes the newspaper is so boring. They only got like so many words and only like what 3 pictures. They gotta have more pictures, so they could use these pictures.
I guess. But like, I feel like the pictures in the newspaper are usually attached to a story. What would the story be? We saw a snake and it was really cool.
We saw a beautiful bear, some angry sparrows. Sometimes you just gotta take a walk through nature. Even if you have some plans, it's okay if it doesn't go as you plan.
That's
Nature is still here.
that's still like not a great story. I feel
It's
like
still a good story. Look. I'll tell the others, and then we'll talk then. Okay. Still a good story. Coral leaves without even talking to you. She's angry.
oh wait, come back. You don't want to get lost out here.
I don't know how to get lost. Don't worry about it.
I like how the response was, I'm too stupid to get lost. I don't know
I
what
feel
that
like
is.
I feel like that outburst is enough to make Melrose stop for a second and then speed up in the pursuit.
That had the same energy as the meme of, this sign can't stop me, I can't read.
I mean, at least that one is true.
I was not prepared for that outburst. I can't get lost, I don't know how. Definitely one of the better quotes from this campaign. Okay. So do you guys head back to town for now?
Yep.
Now I'm following Coral.
Mm.
Making sure
Will we
they don't
get back-
lost.
Mate, will we get back to town? See, I told you! I can't get lost! Now what? I was right!
Well, you were right.
Days
You
would
didn't
like
get
to have a word.
lost. But are you happier that I was here to see it? Or would you have rather I just gotten here on my own and I have to trust that you got back on your own?
I mean, you would have eventually seen me in the place anyway. But I'm glad you're here. Coral hugs you.
Thanks.
Then she picks you up and starts walking to the tavern.
Here we go again.
I never had the chance to ask before. But like, you like picking me and Phoenix up a lot. What's that about?
Hmm. Well, you're soft and easy to pick up.
I mean, you're kind of bigger than us. I imagine there's a lot of things that are easy for you to pick up.
I mean, technically that's true, but Coral kind of stops for a moment. I don't know why. There's like a picture in my head from like, I don't even know when. It's like a super old picture in my head. I used to have I think they were dolls, or maybe they were carvings or pictures that were kind of like you guys, but not really you guys. That makes any sense?
I don't think so. But like,
Well,
I've never seen you pick up Aria or Kindle.
yeah, but Arya's Arya and Kindle is pretty big, I'm not gonna lie. But you and Coral really does just stop dead in her tracks for a moment. You and Phoenix are like the pictures, the thing I used to have, I don't remember, but I had something like you guys before. Way back when.
How old are you again? I'm not sure you ever told me.
I don't know. I still have one more small tooth that's expected to fall out, but I don't know how old I am. No one ever told me. And I don't know how I'm supposed to keep track of it with all this traveling between stuff either.
Well,
I don't know.
I wonder if there's like some kind of wizard or something who can like do some kind of divination or something about that.
Phoenix! Phoenix should do it! Phoenix is super smart. We can go to Phoenix. Come on.
Do you just like run off while carrying Melrose?
Telling you to come on.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm coming. I get. Stop shaking me.
Yeah. I'm not shaking you. We're running. Phoenix would know stuff. Phoenix is very smart.
Okay.
Phoenix! Wait, where is she? Wait, where are we? Wait, the tavern's right there. She should be in there. Come on. I say as a son. when I go inside. Phoenix! Where's Phoenix?
Is this at the end of the day now?
Yes.
So Phoenix would be back?
Where the events will be happening concurrently, so technically this is in the future for what is actually happening in the campaign.
Yeah, the timeline's so fucked right now.
Because we do still have 2 other sections that need to be done, but one of the people for that is currently getting beaten to death by his internet.
Yeah.
So we could just do the other half next session.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
And this one here.
Yeah. This is a good point to pin it for the night. For those of you that may or may not still be watching, if you enjoyed that, would like to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. Big thank you to my priest tier patrons, Cameo, Shadowness, and Ice Crystal. Of course, if you want to show further support, there's always links for my Twitch, Patreon, there's the YouTube memberships, hell, there's even Discord related stuff that you can do that with. Other than that, I will be live here in a little bit for some Marvel Rivals with my friends. But other than that, we will be seeing you guys again. I will be live Monday, and then we will not be live again until the following Monday due to HarmonyCon. But if you're going to be at HarmonyCon, I'll see you there.
That's gonna be on the 3rd. The following Monday.
Yes. But other than that, everybody have a wonderful evening, and don't forget to drink water.
Hydrate or
Hydrate,
dihydrate.
hydrate.